Hello all you vaingloriously wonderful people. As with every new DLC for GTA Online, Gunrunning included several new vehicles that were not available on the day that the DLC dropped. You're looking at those cars right now. In the front to the far left is the Ocelot XA21 supercar. The three Sports Classics cars in the middle are, from left to right, the Pegassi Torero, the Ocelot Ardent, and the Grotty Jitta Classic. On the far right is the Dewbauchee Vagner supercar. At the back, over to the right, is the all-new HVY Nightshirt off-road vehicle. And then you probably recognize the Insurgent pickup and Karin technical, and well, you might be wondering why they're here. Well, we'll get to that. So let's take a look at each of these cars in detail. As we get started, I want to remind you that I do not do speculation on my channel. I'd rather wait until the cars are actually released and give you factual information than post something misleading that could be mislabeled as clickbait. With that said, I do not know when any of these vehicles will be released, nor do I know how much they'll cost. Also, keep in mind that I'm able to show you these cars because I'm using a PC mod in single player, so the prices that you'll see in Los Santos Customs during this video will most likely be much higher once these cars drop in GTA Online. And finally, there may be additional upgrades or other options that will be available for each of these cars once they're finally released. For each of these cars, I'll show you all of the upgrade options. Then, for all but the last two, I'll give you a look at a fully customized version, then let you listen to the engine startup sound, and I'll wrap up with a quick test drive. For the two cars that feature some special equipment, I'll give you a quick sample of that as well. With all that said, we're currently looking at the Dewbauchee Vagner supercar. This sleek supercar features quite a few customization options that will allow us to create some really personalized looks, and it makes a nearly unbelievably incredible noise when you stomp on the go pedal. It does get a bit twitchy under power, but then again, I only drove it for about 2 minutes before moving on to the next car, so I'll withhold judgment on the Vagner's performance for now. Up next is the Ocelot XA21 supercar. When I first saw leaked images for this car, I wasn't really sure what manufacturer this car would be. Ocelot did not even enter my mind at the time, but now that I see it in game, there's no mistaking it for anything other than an Ocelot. Once again, we have a great looking car with quite a few customization options. The XA21 also features an active aerodynamic spoiler, and just wait until you hear the noise that this thing makes. Holy fuck. I cannot wait for this one to be added to the game.
you're gonna drive into me!
That brings us to the Sports Classics Pegassi Torero. Like most things Pegassi, there's a whole mix of Lamborghini styling past and present in this car. It also features an optional funky Cannonball Run inspired front spoiler, and I promise you right now, if I ever see one rolling around in a lobby with that option, I will not stop pointing and laughing. Aside from that small bit of weirdness, the Torero is an otherwise great looking car that's quite a bit of fun to drive. Now, I doubt that it's going to give the Turismo Classic a run for its money, but not every car has to be the fastest. This sexy sports classics car is the Ocelot Ardent. With inspiration from a classic Lotus featured in the James Bond film, this car not only has timeless styling, but it's also barely hiding machine guns tucked away in the front bumper. Like the Ruiner 2000, these are not the most powerful guns around, but they are good for finding out if your friends have bulletproof tires on their cars. Like the cars we've already seen in this video, the Ardent features a solid number of modifications that will let you create a unique looking ride. It's also incredibly fucking fast. I'll wait until the car is released and Bruffy gets a chance to test it, but I would not be shocked if we're looking at the new quickest sports classics car.
Too close!
Moving on, this is the Grotty Cheetah Classic, also in the Sports Classics class. I love all things Grotti, and this car is no exception. I mean, just look at it. It's beautiful. Once again, sporting numerous visual upgrades, you can design a car that will look just as great sitting still as it does moving down the road. Like the Torero we saw earlier, I doubt this car is going to break any speed records, but it's still a fun car to drive, and I'm really looking forward to adding it to my Grotti collection. This intimidating looking off-roader is the HVY Nightshirt. If you've played the exit strategy operation, then you've already had a peek at this new armored SUV. Since I was playing with mods and limited to just single player, I didn't get a chance to test out how much bullet resistance the various levels of armor plating adds to this car, so we're just gonna have to wait until it's released to find out. What I do know is that this thing is wickedly fast. With an engine note reminiscent of a Shafter V12, you'd expect amazing performance, and you would not be disappointed. I did get a chance to take it off-road for a bit, which we'll look at in just a minute, though it was raining, so I couldn't get a good measure of how well it handles when the asphalt gives way to the dirt. The final two vehicles waiting to be released are the HVY Insurgent Pickup Custom and the Karin Technical Custom. At first glance, neither of these look new, but look closer and you see the word custom added to their names and a trailer hitch installed on the rear bumpers. Sadly, these two can only be upgraded inside of a mobile operations center, so I cannot show you the upgrade options yet. If you joined me for my 9-hour-long stream Tuesday when the DLC was dropped, you'll know that I encountered a technical custom during a supply run from my bunker, and it looked really badass. Once more advanced mods are updated to support the Gunrunning DLC, I'll do a quick video showing you what to expect from these trucks. Until then, we'll just have to make do with the knowledge that they're coming. And that's going to do it for the unreleased vehicles for the Gunrunning DLC. I still have plenty of new content to cover from this explosive update to GTA Online, so be sure to stay tuned in for all of that. But until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.